Thank you very much for joining our video and see you again. Drive safe. There's no accident, by the way, near Murdoch.
Are you planning on getting the COVID-19 vaccine?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Interesting. What about you?
Not right now.
Mr. Johan? Why not?
I'm still waiting to see what's happening, the long-term effects. To be honest, UAE is doing an amazing job because they have choices. Like you can either go for the one from east or the one from west, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got an option. That's amazing. But what I'm not sure about is it's not yet proven 100%, and the tests are in third stage. And I feel like I don't have to rush because luckily for me, I work from home, and I really don't have a reason to go and get a vaccine that is not tested 100%. But I would like to get a vaccine if it is available, a proper vaccine. What about you?
I will get the vaccine with the highest efficacy.
So why not yet?
No, I mean, I just haven't gone yet. Probably because I'm lazy or whatever, and because I'm working from home, so
Okay.
I haven't seen the need. But when I do decide to go get it, I'll go for the one with the highest efficacy. For the simple reason that scientists say the higher the efficacy, the better for you. So that's what I'll go for. Why do you not want to go for a vaccine?
No, for now, for now it's actually the same reason, because it's not tested 100%. At some point, I will get vaccine.
How do you know it's not tested? No one has said it.
They say, people who do this vaccine, they say it is 80% efficient, or it is 93, or it is 96.
Yeah, but the Pfizer and these other
both of them.
AstraZeneca and all these guys, that the vaccines are being rolled out like.
They are rolled, but they say it's not the final one. And even now, if you do vaccine, there is some conditions which you have to do. I know for females, they should not get pregnant within next 2 months and something like that.
But that's pretty much any medication could have side effects.
No, any vaccine.
Yeah, like if you've had surgery, if you're about to have surgery, they might tell you some surgeries, they'll say don't eat anything for 12 hours.
No, it's not those precautions. The thing is, this vaccines, you know how you can't just randomly go and get vaccine people, right?
Yeah.
So they tested it, they were in the third stages, and they approved it for emergency cases in the US. Or not the US, I mean European Union. They approved it for emergency situations. Where in Middle East, you can actually go and get vaccinated if you want.
Yeah.
So you have a choice here. Either you want or you don't want.
But even in the US, it's now public. People are actually getting vaccinated.
I mean, it's not forced. They're not.
No one is.
Forcefully.
There's no country that's forcing anyone.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's available to the public.
Right, but it's not the one that is 100% proven to be effective, is it?
No. I think we are confusing a little. So there's a bunch of vaccines out there.
Right.
None of them has been said to have 100% efficacy.
True.
I think the highest is 95%.
96, I think.
Yeah, 95%. That should be Pfizer or what's that German company? Moderna and Biotech, something like that. Yeah, one of those. So for me, it's this. So just a little story about vaccines again. So back in 1796, was it? Edward Jenner, the smallpox vaccine. There's a reason we don't have smallpox on the planet anymore. Because someone figured out a vaccine. I've seen all these stories of people saying, vaccines, I don't trust them, why should I get vaccinated? Yet you forget that when you were a child, you were vaccinated against polio. That's the reason your legs work properly. And you didn't get polio, and it's pretty much been eradicated from most of the world. You know what's weird? Polio is not present in most parts of the world, except I think the US and Somalia.
Oh, is it?
Think of that weird connection. Because there's this anti-vax movement that's so huge in the US right now, that I'll not vaccinate my children. And then your kids end up with very easily preventable diseases. your kid ends up dying from measles.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I won't vaccinate my kid. Or like vaccines cause autism. When scientists are saying there's zero connection.
Yeah.
No one has found any connection.
Stupidity causes autism.
Yeah, there's zero connection between those.
Yeah.
So anyway, so for me, the reason I want to get the vaccine, I actively want to, is because one, if there's anything that's going to protect me from a disease that could potentially kill me or destroy my lungs, I will get it.
Yeah.
Two, if I'm going to pick between a scientist who spent many years studying this thing versus some guy on YouTube, I'll go with the scientist. Yeah.
No, I don't think both of us have any reason not to get vaccinated. We are not against the vaccine.
No,
it's just that it's an umbrella vaccine. Right now, COVID vaccine is umbrella vaccine.
Yeah.
It's like chemo basically.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're targeting. You're just
Targeting everything.
And people who got the vaccine, they're still getting COVID.
I remember there was a doctor who explained it and said if you do get the vaccine, there's a 2-month period in which you could still potentially get COVID-19.
Is it? Which one is this?
Was it Dr. Fauci who was talking?
No.
I mean, any
which
of those vaccines.
Yeah, exactly. So
Any of
this is
those
an
vaccines.
umbrella vaccine.
Yeah.
So the side effects of an umbrella vaccine can vary.
Mm-hmm.
It's not targeted at the disease, right? So it can be a lot of other things that could happen later. Yeah. So
By the way, that's also not true because your body destroys all the vaccine material within 2 months. Within 2 months is completely out of your body. So the way a vaccine works, it programs your body's immune system to react to the disease.
I can,
Yeah, the vaccine is just an instruction. The vaccine doesn't do anything other than tell your body, if you see this, behave like this.
Yes.
So within 2 months, all that material is destroyed and it's expelled from your body. So if there's ever going to be a side effect to a vaccine, it's going to be within 2 months of you getting the vaccine.
Okay.
So if anyone has gotten the vaccine and it's been 5 months later, there is no side effect that's going to come. Yeah, it's already gone. There's nothing else that will happen.
But the vaccine that you were talking about right now, where the vaccine tells the body how to attack this disease or program your body to attack this disease, that's a normal vaccine, isn't it?
No, that's pretty much how vaccines work. It introduces, so there could be two ways. I think with COVID-19, they've started this mRNA thing, this messenger RNA thing. But then traditionally, the way vaccines work, they introduce a weakened version of the disease to your body so that your body can recognize it and fight against it and also know how to behave against it in future.
Yes.
Simple as that. mRNA vaccines are a little complicated. I would prefer for a doctor to explain. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to talk about it and probably give false information. But there's a protein that is introduced to your body, and this protein sort of tells the cells how to behave when the disease comes in. It's just like, it's complicated. I prefer for a doctor to explain it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not a medical professional. But for me, the thing is, I tend to go with science.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Someone who spent years and millions of dollars and time, in energy, and they know what they're talking about, I'd rather go with that guy. Yeah. So.
And this vaccine is free. I mean, you're not paying for it, so why not just?
I mean, you're paying taxes, so. But anyway.
Why not just go get vaccinated, right?
As you said, I'm not in a rush because I believe that maybe people who really need it right now, that's people which they should get vaccinated.
Most countries are prioritizing like people who are above 60 or people who like there's some of my colleagues who have they have like other medical issues, and I think they were contacted by the government.
Okay.
Because their doctors' medical records, whatever, and they were being asked if they want to go get the vaccine because they are at a higher risk. So the government is trying to prioritize.
At some point, everyone will get vaccine.
Hopefully this thing will end sooner than
it will not. Diseases don't disappear.
Thanks, man. Thank you for.
I mean, that's just a fact. That's just a fact. Diseases don't disappear. They just stay on somewhere.
Right.
So there might be a point where everyone is vaccinated, But I think there'll always still be, like pockets
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Like one day you'll see in the news and say like, yeah, yesterday they found 10 people in this random place who were infected. And then they'll be quiet for like a few more months. And then, yeah, there was this kid who tested positive summer. But then now the kid is in hospital, isolation, blah, blah, blah. I think all these stories will stay with us
I
forever.
hope everyone will get vaccine.
Oh, you think?
At least we can remove the mask.
No. I would say wear the mask still. Why? Pollution.
I like the mask.
Have you guys noticed? Did any of you get the flu in the last 1 year?
A normal flu, you know?
Yeah, like regular flu. In the last 1 year?
Yeah.
Do you remember the last time you got flu?
Last week.
You know why? You know why is that? You know how people say when it's cold you get sick?
Yeah.
No,
You
it's
don't.
Not, it's not true.
Because when it's cold you start touching your face.
Not even that. When it's cold, people tend to stay indoors more. And when you're all indoors, you're all just spreading your germs to everyone. Okay. This is why flu spreads faster in the cold season.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that totally makes sense.
I haven't had the flu for the first time in more than a year. Like the full year. Last I remember getting flu was like February of 2020.
That's still within a year, right?
Yeah, within a year. Like usually in a year I'll get flu maybe twice.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Now I haven't gotten flu. And I think it's all down to the fact that one, I interact with people less since this COVID-19 thing started. And whenever I interact with people, I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So just because of that, I'm not getting flu.
Yeah.
So I think wearing a mask, reason number one is that. Number two, pollution. Do you know how much horrible stuff is in the air that you're breathing right now? I would say even after this, I'll still wear a mask.
Yeah, I like the trend of the mask. I
Yeah.
think it should continue even after this.
Because you are staying at home for 9 hours, you are staying at home for more than 10, 11 hours. I'm working outside, I'm talking to people, I can't breathe properly every day. I feel like I really can't breathe because of the mask. I always like to take rest in my car where I can remove the mask. Because you wait only for half an hour maybe, or 1 hour when you go out.
I don't think the mask is making it impossible for you to breathe. I think you're just, as a human being, the whole idea of something being on your face is so alien that it makes you so uncomfortable.
And talking for 8 hours with a mask, it is difficult.
True, yeah.
No, I understand because now that it's forced to have a mask on your face, that also annoys people. Like for him, what he says makes it makes a lot of sense. He has to talk and he has to wear it for 8 hours. It's bad. But for me, if I'm going to the mall, I would just wear a mask. That makes sense.
But then again, if you consider in Southeast Asia, wearing a mask is pretty common.
Normal, yeah.
Like if you go to Korea, you go to China,
Yeah.
like people just wear masks all the time.
But right now you feel like you don't have the choice. You have to wear it.
Yeah.
So that's what I think he's trying to explain.
Anyway, so back to what we were saying in the beginning, I think every single person should get a vaccine because that's the only way we'll sort of, lower the spread.
True.
And protect yourself.
And until then, I think people should just know and think that this is not over yet. Like,
it's not.
Yeah. But
not by a long shot.
Yeah. People are like, there's vaccines now and they don't care. Now you see, even in UAE, the cases are going up and people are like, it's done. It's chill.
No, I mean, cases are going up everywhere because people are being careless.
Yeah.
This whole idea that, it's now 2021, there's no more COVID-19. Diseases don't follow the laws of time. Like, oh man, it's 2021. Let me go back where I came from. Like, nah.
Really, these people?
No, I can't make COVID-19s.
No, I have COVID-21. No, that's not how it works. Just get a vaccine and wear your mask and just, be safe. Simple as that.
Cool.
In the meantime, again, you can bring all your comments, say whatever needs to be said, and we will respond.
And if anybody wants to join us.
Yeah, by the way, who wants to join us? Come join.
Yeah. If anybody is living in Dubai, we can pick you up.
No, I will not pick you up. I don't run chauffeur services.
I will pick you up wherever you are.
All right.
All right. See you guys. See you around.